First off, the thing that I used to record the screen capture, it took quite a while to find a relatively decent piece of software, and in this case, oddly enough, it's a free piece of software from MSI, the company that makes video cards and motherboards. It's called the MSI Afterburner, and it has pretty decent recording capability. It's just a quick key press and then it just starts recording the whole screen. In this case, my screen is 1080p screen, so it's exactly the 1920 by 1080. So pretty nice that it works out like that. I have a ViewSonic VP2365WB, which is quite a name, but it's a screen that has the better color abilities to it. So here's a real quick screen capture that I took of the settings for this Afterburner program. Pretty simple. You define a key press to start recording, and then you can press that again to stop recording. It has MJPEG compression to it, which is somewhat standard, but I do have some issues with it. And you can select full frame to select the whole screen or a section of the screen, and then it just saves it to a directory. Pretty simple. The audio source is defined as my webcam, which I'm recording this screen on the side here. So pretty simple. Of course, I also use Photoshop and various things like screenshots and anything else that's an overlay on a video. And Photoshop, you should know what that is. Pretty expensive, but I've used it over the years and started with version 5.1, and then I bought CS2, and now version 5 of the CS line. Very nice program, of course. What I also use here, this thing capturing my face on the screen as I'm doing a recording of the whole screen itself, is called Camdesk. That's an open source program, and you can get it, I think, on sourceforge.net. Very nice little program and pretty simple. It just captures your face. You can move it around on the screen. Pretty neat little program. So I record with this when I'm doing screen captures, but when I just want to record the webcam, I use VirtualDub. It has a capture setting. I'm not going to turn it on because it might mess up the recording here, but this is also a free open source program. Very nice and simple to do, just captures of the webcam. Here I have Vegas Movie Studio Platinum version 9. This is the actual video editor. There are a number of versions after this one, but I bought this a few years ago, and I tried the newer versions. They didn't really improve any of the issues I was having with some of the MJPEG files, but I managed relatively well with it. It's extremely difficult to cut and edit these files that I make with this Afterburner program because it's extremely slow for whatever reason, but it does work, so it's good enough, I guess you could say. The nice thing about Vegas, these movie studio ones, it's very fast. When the source files work well with the program, it's very fast to edit, clip, and add transitions and things like that, and also overlay any type of thing like my photography bonsai on the lower right corner. Screen capture, it's easy to overlay graphics like those quick view videos that I make recently with the capture of a camera picture. It's very easy and quick to do that. Significantly faster than the stuff in Linux that I was using, and generally a bit more foolproof. I just encode my videos into Windows Media Format, which is the best one I've found for Vegas with its list of compatible formats, and YouTube takes it pretty nicely. So that's really about it, except I still have Audacity, which is an audio editor, loaded on here, even though I've been using Sony's version of a similar type of audio editor. What you can do when you have clips in here, you can just extract the audio out and fix any large sounds that make the whole level of the audio too low or high, and then you just shrink down those large points of really loud sound to have it more equalized, and then you can just normalize the entire audio clip with something like this. It's pretty nice. Anyways, that's about it for stuff when I make my videos. I also use the for source video, I'll use this webcam that I have here. It's just a Logitech super cheap 720p webcam. The audio is nice from it. I also occasionally use the cameras, but more so this webcam has worked out really well for about $30. So that's about it.